Hi everybody, so today I'm going to be the member of opposition, and I'm going to be talking about why we should not implement online voting in 2024. So online voting, yes, some may argue that it will help the post office in efficiency and being able to deliver packages to businesses and fuel the economy. But what people aren't considering is that mail-in ballots are not the only option. There are a lot of other efficient ones. So the first one argument that the other side may make is that if we have like all of these in-person or mail-in ballots, then we have specific due dates. So in any sense, everything must have a due date. So it would fall into even the category of online voting. So it applies to all of them. It's not a very fair sentence to say that that's a really big impact. Next, I want to say that COVID-19 and the flu are not proven to come from the polling stations. Polling stations, don't carry the viruses. They don't hold the viruses there. The people contract the viruses in other places or from other people, not specifically at polling stations. There's no conclusive evidence that even says that they come from the polling stations anyways, so I want to point that out. Next, people actually rank voting higher than how they rank following laws. But that's kind of ironic because only 55% of people vote, and we do see how many people break laws. So again, those numbers are both very low, not the most credible source of information either. Next, I want to say that voting online, yes, it's been promoted by celebrities, athletes, anything, just from everyone online, even friends. However, that does not mean you are going to vote. It doesn't guarantee a bigger turnout overall, and it doesn't guarantee success from the officials who are sitting there and counting these results. Next, if only half of the committee is available, who would be handling the results and the voting process, if only half of them are available, you would think that you'll have lower standard quality. So by that, I mean maybe they'll rush, maybe not give it as much importance or pay attention to detail. So one, you could have the wrong outcome, not good. Two, just by adding that, it's just another amount of votes that you have to count in a different way. And that just adds more and more work. So one of the last points I really want to make is that an overwhelming amount of voters, even if they were to go to online, can cause a crash in the website. We saw this with Obamacare. It wasn't very successful in its first few days just because it had those crashes. Next, if we do have website and voting is made available online, then it means that it's hackable. We've heard all of the simulation about Russia being involved in the 2016 election. However, now if we do it online, we could be just as more vulnerable. And also the last thing is that voting online to some people may take the seriousness out of it. So that's just one other thing to consider.